Sometimes I stand in the silence of my own thoughts and wonder what would happen if Christ could stand before us today in this strange world we have built upon our comfort, our fear, and the ancient habit of forgetting. How would his words resonate within those broken spaces of the soul we try to hide even from ourselves? And would we have the courage to hear him, not with our ears, but with our conscience, which we often silence because it speaks too truthfully? What's interesting is that sometimes these words, his words, or perhaps my longing for a better world, appear within me like quiet sentences from a lost gospel written inside the heart. They come like a soft breath in the chest, like a gentle rebuke born not of judgment, but of love that remembers who we were before we forgot. And in those moments I hear something like, "Children of the light, why have you forgotten that everything that breathes is born of the same love? There are no great and small souls. There is only life that my Father has breathed with the same tenderness." These words shake me not with severity, but with that psychoanalytic sharpness that exposes the wounds of our inner division. We who have learned to recognize our traumas but not to heal them, we who unconsciously seek power and control because deep down we are frightened, fragile, uncertain. Sometimes I think that violence toward nature and animal is actually violence toward our own vulnerability, a desperate attempt to avoid facing our own pain. Because somewhere along the path we accepted the lie that love is weakness, that compassion is naivety, that to protect means to deprive ourselves, and yet the soul knows. It knows that the true need is not the survival of the body, but the healing of the heart. The soul resists when we feed ourselves with fear and suffering, because that contradicts our very origin. That resistance sometimes appears as anxiety, as guilt, as the particular feeling we cannot diagnose but